Scorpio, welcome to the channel today. This will be a general reading for the sign of Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Okay, Scorpio. Let's get your cards shuffled, get them laid out, and jump into your reading. Scorpio, I hope you're having the best day possible today so far. Let's see what messages we can pull for you for October. Let's see what's going on with Scorpio. All right. Let's get you laid out here. What's going on? What do we have for Scorpio? Sun, Moon, and Rising. What's going on in October for the Scorpions? All right, Scorpio, your underlying energy at the bottom of the deck. You pulled the Chariot card. This is forward momentum. So this is an energy for you of forward momentum, of sheer will and determination to reach your objective, reach your goal. This could be about an actual car or vehicle, or maybe even moving or relocating. Anyway, we'll see how this plays out and relates to the rest of your reading with this underlying energy. Scorpio, what is your current situation, the current energy that you're sitting in? You pulled the Eight of Pentacles. This is a lot of hard work, a lot of focus on work, mastering your skill set, perfecting your craft. Let's see how the rest of the energies around relate to this and what's going on with you. Okay, Scorpio, in October, what's your challenge? You pulled the Four of Cups. Four of Cups is a challenge of really not being satisfied, or possibly disappointed, or more disinterested, sometimes even bored. So I'm really getting an energy of, you're working really hard. This is looking potentially like it's work related. It could be relationship, it could be financial, it could be health, but I'm getting the energy that this is potentially work related, that you're not really satisfied, that you're potentially bored, and maybe not even accepting certain offers that may be made to you. Maybe there's an opportunity for a special project or something like that, and it really is just it's not floating your boat. Anyway, we'll keep looking ahead and see what's going on with you for October. Scorpio, what's your underlying motivation? Your underlying motivation, you pull the Star card. This is hope and this is healing. So you're remaining hopeful. Well, that's a good sign. Okay, Scorpio, in your recent past, what's going on in your recent past? For your recent past, you pulled the Hermit card. This is an energy of solitude, of being alone, of going within, spending time away from everyone, potentially being on your own and really searching deep within to get the wisdom that you need to move forward in your life. All right, Scorpio, what's on the top of your mind? What are you thinking about? What are you focused your thoughts on? You pulled the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups can be equal give and take. It could be the sharing of resources. It could be charitable. It could be a sense of charity, of helping out others. and being fair and balanced about giving, but it's also about being open to receiving. Because you've got this person here that's actually receiving the assistance, receiving the gift of resources. This could be related to, again, tangible, actual financial resources. It could be related to health. It could be relationship related, but I'm not seeing too much here that's looking like relationship. This is looking more like it's probably financial or resources that you're focused on, either the opportunity to give or receive a resources, or something tangible financially. Or this could even be your time, the giving of your time or receiving of someone's time, potentially. That could be your focus. That's what's on the top of your mind. All right, Scorpio, what's coming in for you for October? For that, you pulled the Judgment card. So in October, there's a major awakening headed your way, a major renewal, potentially a significant judgment that you're going to be making in October for your future. Now, with this judgment, with this major awakening, this potential renewal, what's your likely approach to this coming in to you in the near future? So you pull the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords is winning at all costs, victory at all costs. It can also be a matter of picking your battles, being smart about when this isn't your battle to win, and realizing that. It could be it could also represent mental abuse or harsh words, potentially, in a situation. It's really about just sheer overwhelm or potentially feeling absolutely defeated. Let's see, Scorpio. What's in your external environment? What are your external influences for October? For that, you pulled the Magician card. This is having all the resources at your disposal. He's got on the table, he's got cups, he's got the swords, he's got the wands, he's got the pentacles. He's got everything that he needs to manifest, but he just needs to take the action necessary. So for you in October, your external environment influence has the energy, or there's availability to you to be able to tap into all the resources that you need to be able to manifest whatever it is you're trying to manifest. All right, Scorpio, so what's your advice from Spirit for October? Your advice is the King of Wands. The King of Wands is a really dynamic leader. This is someone who is very inspirational to others. Someone who's also very altruistic and community-minded and really giving. And he makes his decisions based on what he's passionate about. So Scorpio, if you continue with your approach, your likely approach, and inhabit this energy of the Five of Swords, this winning at all costs, potentially utilizing harsh words. Hopefully this isn't an internal dialogue, being too hard on yourself. It's really about picking your battles. But I'm feeling this is really about being really hard on a situation. And really that determination to win at all costs. And the likely outcome of that, if you continue with that approach, is the Ten of Swords. Now this is a really difficult, a really painful ending. Absolute. This is like, it's done. It's over. Whatever this is. There's no coming back from this. So Scorpio, if you take the advice from Spirit and inhabit this King of Wands energy, this inspirational energy, this making decisions based on what you're really passionate about, being generous and altruistic and very dynamic. In this case, your potential outcome is the Strength card. This is you standing strong, developing internal strength, really powerful. This is you standing strong with internal strength going forward. Being in a strong position, really to manifest what you need to manifest. And move forward with momentum, because your underlying energy is really the Chariot card, the momentum, and that's what this King of Wands does, utilizes his will and his passion to make decisions and take action, because the Wands are action cards. So this potentially is you in this Chariot moving forward towards your goals. Okay, Scorpio, I'm going to take a little bit deeper look at, with some clarifiers, what this is, this Eight of Pentacles potentially. What is it that you're working on or working towards? And this Judgment or renewal energy that's headed your way in October. And your likely approach of this Five of Swords energy, this really aggressive, win at all costs energy. I just want to pull a quick clarifier on that to see if we can figure out a little bit more on what's going on there. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What is Scorpio working so hard at and so determined to manifest and win at any cost? I'm already seeing in your spread here, I'm already seeing in your spread here that your judgment, making the right judgment call, is really important to your potential outcome. This just caught my eye with the Judgment coming towards you. And staying in this energy or this likely approach of winning at all costs, this overwhelming, sometimes abusive energy, and the potential result of that is a painful ending. So let's see if we can't see what's going on there. Let's see what's going on with this Five of Swords, Scorpio. Why are you potentially looking to head down that path? Ooh, that's tough. All right. So the Star card is coming up for you again. This is hope and healing. And you also pulled the Seven of Wands. This is standing up for what you believe in, standing up for what you achieved, and defending that, standing your ground. And you also pulled the Queen of Swords. And the Queen of Swords is the ultimate in discernment. Really being able to tell the difference and cut out any BS, anything that's really not the highest truth. So this is what's really looks like motivating you. This Five of Swords energy. But I'm feeling we really don't want to take this Queen of Swords path. This is really slicing heads and cutting. Sometimes it could be about cutting people completely out of your life. So I'm feeling that energy really strong here for you, Scorpio, and it doesn't look like this could be the best. This could end up being the best outcome for you. Spirit is advising you to really inhabit this King of Wands energy, this approach that we talked about, being an inspiration to others, and ended up with the Strength card, standing strong. So, you'll be able to stand up for what you believe and stand strong and fend off whatever this is coming after you. If you take this approach of the King of Wands. So the strength is key here for you. Scorpio, I'm going to pull, before we wrap up your reading today, I'm going to pull a couple of oracle cards for you, see if we can't pull some additional messages. Get a little bit more for you today. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What else can we tell Scorpio today? Let's see. What other messages can we give Scorpio today? Scorpio's October. Let's see. What do we want to let Scorpio know? All right, first up is the Abundance card. Abundance is heading your way in October. After all this hard work in your external environment, external influences of having all the resources available to you, you just need to make sure you take the right action to manifest what you want. And following the guidance of Spirit to really be this inspirational leader and make decisions based on what you're passionate about. You're going to be strong, standing strong for what you really believe in. Let's get another message for you before we wrap up today. And for that, you pulled the Enlightenment card. Yeah, ultimately, Spirit is advising you to take this path, stand strong, and you're going to have the wisdom that you need, the inspiration that you need to move forward. The light's going to shine on you in October, Scorpio. All right. Scorpio, that's your reading for October. Thank you for stopping by the channel today, and we'll see you again next month.